Good evening. How is everyone today? Actually, wait, did I remember to set this up correctly? I did! Okay, all right, that works. Great. Hello, John, thanks for checking in. Cloud Force, good to see you. Zam, hello. Yes, hey. Cooking dinner, need to charge your phone. Might hop on and work out leveling up your rogue. Hey, there you go. So, thank you again, everyone, for being understanding about the cancellation yesterday. Yeah, a lot's happened in life. Yeah, I know. I appreciate everyone. Hello, souls. Yeah, it's RTX on Mari today. Oh gosh. Yeah, it's a fun pre-made model. I feel like you definitely get your money's worth with this one. But yeah, thanks again for being understanding about the cancellation last night. Oh, nice dinner, pizza, and salad. There you go. Yeah, it was one of those days where like you just kind of know that like you can't push through enough to make a good stream, and it's like if there's one thing I don't want to have be a sucky stream because of my mental state, it's Metal Gear Solid. Oh gosh, so I actually can't show what I'm working on tonight. So what to-do list today? I have a design brief I need to work on, but I can't show it on screen because the results are going to hopefully be revealed later this year. But what I will do is while the timer's going, I will try to have the mic closer to my keyboard. And then that way you guys can get a little bit of keyboard shenanigans. Unless people don't like that, then we can move the mouse away. Technically, we can... Yeah, that's the whole goal of a co-working stream, is for everyone to be able to focus. Where's my thing for... Does this turn off everything? Oh, yep, that's gone too. Oh, okay. I thought I had put that on a separate thing. That's covering up the music that's playing. Ooh, hang on. I thought I had managed to double check everything. I guess not. Hang on. Where's Stream Elements? Let's fix that real quick. Clicky clacks are some good ASMR. Yeah, I do have Boba U4T tactile. I have tactile switches. I'm a tactile thocky girl. Where can I move this then? I guess maybe up here? And then... that'll have to do for now. Because I want you guys to be able to see the song that's playing if I'm gonna have this thing on the screen. We can customize this a bit. There are extra sound stuff we can add. So right now I have fireplace, vinyl, and a bit of brown noise. So we do have some other options if people want to explore that as well. Hilariously, it does have its own keyboard typing built in. But we don't need that because I have my own keyboard and it's tactile switches. So let's see. So I guess the next question then is, do we want pink or blue today? I'm feeling pink. And then what activity? We could do desk. We could go for the full lo-fi. The full lo-fi look. I forgot that's the thing. You can just do the full lo-fi. but I'm gonna be typing. Okay. Oh, whoa, 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 back. There you go, buddy. Okay, hang on. Oh, yeah, I am in Act 2 now. I actually didn't watch the trailer, so I didn't know which character was voiced by Ben Starr, because he's one of the reasons I picked up the game, because I love Ben Starr. And then I heard Ben Starr, and I was like, baby girl. Baby girl located. Oh, that just hides the whole thing. Okay, yeah, we'll do that then, and that means I can do this back to where it was before. Yeah. Yeah, no. I got there and I was just like, baby girl's here. Did you put it like there? And then, sorry, I'm trying to figure out. Nah, we'll just do it the way it was before. We'll do it like that. Okay. Anyways, so let me get my thing set up and I'll get the timer started in a moment. But yeah, I'm in Act 2 now. I think I'm about to meet another character. But the important thing for me is I met Baby Girl Star, and if I had a nickel for every time Ben Starr voiced a brooding baby girl, I would have 2 nickels, and I think I should get to have more. I think more people should cast him, and I should get to hear Ben Starr as more brooding baby girls. Is the character he's voicing actually a baby girl? I don't know, but Ben Starr himself has pretty powerful baby girl energy, so I'm going to assume that's just going to carry into the character. Also, is any... Oh no! The beef marshmallow. Beef marshmallow is one way to put it. I get. Oh yeah, big marshmallow. Yeah, that's why Clive's tits are so big, because he's just a big marshmallow. Ben Starr commenting on all of the thirst comments about Clive in 16 lives rent-free in my mind, as well as the video he did with Sid's voice actor, like actually joking about changing his name to Baby Girl Rossfield, telling Clive he's a zaddy. Yeah, I wish I could show more, but I can't show more without spoiling Act 1 stuff, so it's kind of like, I could do a new game. I could just fire up a new game to show people. That is a thing I could do. But the goal today is productivity. Yeah, it is wild. Like, the one thing I will say is that if you've played a lot of JRPGs, you can definitely tell which ones it feels like they're drawing influence from. A big one I'm feeling right now is a lot of Final Fantasy X influence. And then the other thing I would say is that the parry, like the combat, like the parry windows are pretty tight. Even on story mode, you know, it's not like it makes it so you can just press the button whenever and parry. There's still timing shenanigans, and there are some fights where I am just very bad at parries. But I do enjoy that there are fights where it's like you gotta figure out what the trick is, and then once you figure it out, it's really satisfying. Like, yeah. Anyways, so I don't remember how to start the timer. You think I would have made a note? Every new stream I see, I have all the comments ready for the prog events. My comments, it's backseating spoilers are punishable by collage. True though, true. Oh, it's time replay, gotcha. Yeah, it's definitely the kind of game where I know Because, like, I have my theories about the game so far, especially because I can't help but feel like there's similarities to certain stuff from other JRPGs I've played. But it's kind of like, how much is that like my past experience and bias leading me on? And how much of that is like, yes, that is what I'm supposed to be thinking, actually. I have one theory right now, and if I get spoiled on it or have it revealed to me, I will be very upset. Oh, you're in a state of completion mourning transition. That's so sad. I hope you enjoyed it, though. But yeah, I have some theories. I don't know if they're going to be right or not. Did I load the right V-Bridger preset? I think I forgot. Oh well. Right, so then. Is the music volume okay for everyone? Before I get started, I do want to make sure that's okay for everyone. Other mod shit posts I agree with. It's this theory of woo-woo like timeline me. Okay, cool. I am going to just add a little more brown noise. And then I'm gonna do that. Okay, and with that, I'm gonna go ahead and start the timer. There we go. All right, let me move the mic down. Am I still gonna be able to type? There we go. There we go, that might be better. Background color noise is C47 playing Joey. done in a long time. That might. doing, folks? We hanging in there? I am having a harder time than I thought I would with this. Holy crap. Ah, jeez. I did a typing test on a whim, which isn't what I was supposed to do, but I was pleased to see I was able to hit 128 words a minute in 30 seconds. Maybe I should do an actual 1 minute typing test. Time 60. Okay. Actually, you know what? Hang on. I do it like this with the mic. Yeah, 118, baby! Dynamis is soaking. In the meantime, I clean up the desk and trying to reboot. Nice! Focus mode, yeah, exactly. That's surprisingly really nice for focus. I've been meaning to work on this thing for a while, so it's nice to finally knock it out. Time to play with Turn-A. Listen, you gotta do what you gotta do during the breaks, right? I have it set to autoplay, so it's not like the break's accidentally gonna run long or something. Oh my gosh. Wait, so are you washing Dynamis to get it ready to paint or detail? So usually that's, you wash before you paint, right? That's usually when you wanna wash a kit? Yeah. 118 words per minute. Still got it, baby. Nice. Actually, we'll probably be doing a keyboard building stream in about a month or so. I have the switches and I have the keycaps. Okay, yeah, detailing and water slides. That's what I thought. Neato. Yeah, 'cause I had the keycaps already and I have the switches. They just came in today. The base is gonna... I think the base is supposed to be shipping in about a month. Because I want to change over to a wireless base, because that'll be easier for me space-wise. And then I can stream the keyboard build. That should be fun, doing a keyboard build. It's not something I'd be able to do often, because keyboard bases do be expansive. Because unfortunately, I am a 110, I'm a full-size girly. I need my numpad. I'm a numpad girl. I was like, oh, just get one you can just, you know, plug in as you need it. And it's like, no, like I use the numpad enough that it would just be plugged in constantly anyways. I might as well get a keyboard that has a numpad. Like, I am that freak who actually uses the numpad on the keyboard. Exceptions with the RX-78 and Red Comet Zaku. Oh, gotcha. Oh man, the Red Comet Zaku Origins, that was a good one. I think I still have that somewhere. I actually tried to submit that one to the Gundam World Builders contest, but I messed up the upload, so I didn't actually submit my application. Because I really liked how my build of it turned out. Yeah, numpad for life, man. I understand why people have the smaller keyboards. I can't do it though. It drives me crazy when I don't have a numpad. Time to get going again already. Okay. All right. Yeah, back to it. Let's go. Gotta move the mic back. Is it not playing the timer? Oh, it's not. I gotta hit timer play after all. Okay, weird. Huh. Yeah, autoplay timers. Weird. Oh well. Eagles for Homelander Hood voice next stream peak. Is the actor for that guy in E33? I don't know who that actor is, so Oh my goodness. Well, it's good that I'm actually focusing and zoning out. Gosh darn. You put it in shenanigans. Ooh. Video of massive duck and wag, war cries for white noise. Oh my gosh. Hang on, let me catch up on chat. Let's see. Needles for Homelander. Anthony Starr, aka your dream casting for live action Albert Wesker. Oh my god. 40K casting would be near impossible for live action. Nobody could play the angel if he was still with us, Michael Clark. Oh, I'm not as familiar with the Warhammer stuff. Womp, womp, womp. Wait, are they making a live action 40K? Are they? I know they did that, what was it called? Oh, Amazon series. Okay, I know they did they had a not Warcraft, a Warhammer episode for that secret level series they had on Amazon. I know that was a thing that they did. Yeah. Apparently it was overall pretty well done in terms of like the stuff they featured. Yeah. The D&D episode was actually pretty cool because like if you're familiar with D&D classes and whatnot, or even a little bit of the world building, you can like recognize the classes and abilities that are happening. Like I could tell the party had like a monk, a druid, because the monk used redirect arrow. I think it was a wizard, and then a paladin. It was really cool. Didn't watch all of it. There was some casting that really threw me off guard with the secret level stuff, like Keanu Reeves in the Armored Core episode. Yeah, the Sifu one was really cool to watch. Like that one actually, when I watched the Sifu one, I was like, this is making me want to read up on the game and what the game is about. Like it actually piqued my interest. Yeah, the Armored Core one was pretty cool. And then I didn't know Arnold Schwarzenegger wasn't one of them. That caught me off guard. And then there was the Pac-Man episode, that's becoming a game now. Bandai Namco is making that into a game. Yeah, it was definitely an interesting direction to go with that. What was I gonna say? My mind just blanked. Oh my god, my mind has been blanking so much lately. I don't know why. Ugh. Oh my gosh, I can't stop yawning. I had to wake up at 5:30 this morning. I'm gonna have to start waking up at 5:30 more often in the mornings. I'm not a morning bear. No, I'm a sleepy bear who wants to sleep. I don't get to sleep through the winter. I can't hibernate during the winter. Don't interrupt my sleep. Why do I have to lose sleep? Because of capitalism. The Mega Man episode. I didn't see I don't remember seeing the Mega Man episode. I might have to go back and check. What was the one? I think it was Unreal Tournament. How do you wake up at... Okay, like, I can wake up at 7 a.m., but that's because the dog wants me awake. I remember when I was younger, I was used to waking up at 5 to 7. And I remember in college, I actually freaked out my roommate because I sat up at 7 a.m. sharp once, and she was like she happened to have an 8 a.m. class, so she was getting ready, and she was like, there was no alarm. What just happened? That did not last long in college, though. I can assure you. That did not last long. You heard Unreal? I kind of did Dracula scare her. Yeah, I did a little bit. She really wasn't prepared. I didn't know. I had no idea. I just sat up and she was just like, oh my goodness. Ah. I feel like this thing. Hang on. Pomodoro. Is it? Where's the thingy? Let me do that. There you go. So that should add 2 breaks to autoplay on the timers. And then I think... There. Okay, so that should do that whenever it's good to go. Oh my god, I need to stop yawning. I need to stop yawning. Oh. Okay. I can't decide if this document I'm working on is going in the right direction or not. I might have to run it by a friend later to see what they think. But hopefully... I can't! Oh my god, I'm gonna have to mute for this next one. Hang on, it's a big one, I can feel it. Oh god, I still didn't get it all out. Did you enjoy that? Did you enjoy that high def live 2D captured yawning action? I was like muting it and I was like, oh wait, the tracking's gonna pick up all of this, isn't it? Oh god, there's another one. Oh no, oh no. Oh god, when I yawn. It's not great. Oh my god, why can't I stop? I think the worst slash funniest was I got into a yawning feedback loop with my dog. Not Scrimblow, but my dog. And I remember because like I yawned and then she yawned and then her yawning. Like she yawned because I yawned and then because she yawned because I yawned again and then she yawned again and then it happened a couple of times that we kept yawning at each other because of each other. Oh my god. Oh my god, why am I yawning so much? I'm trying because I keep saying the word. I think I heard somewhere that like the word itself can induce the action. So now I'm trying to talk about it obliquely so as to avoid the circumstance. Okay. I think I have a couple more sessions in me. So then, how is everyone's progress looking? We are all getting there, I'm assuming. Sounds good. Yeah. All right, let's do this. Okay, perfect.
Where did it go?
feel so hard. Why is that toggle on? Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Why did I turn that toggle on? Didn't mean to.
Discover what I needed to. That's the thing.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god, these work sessions are just zooming by. We're doing good. I think I might be almost done with this first draft. I might have to see if one of my friends is willing to take a look through it to see if it is actually saying what I want it to say. But I think I might actually get it done tonight, which is exciting. Really exciting. So yeah. Holy crap. Where am I? Let's see. Kid almost gave you a heart attack because one of the runner sheets just has a random peg stuck in. Oh, it might have been like a safety peg that's just on there for something else. Oh no. That's so... Wait, was the elderberry cream soda good? Because I know when there's no other Red Bull flavors I usually just go for the elderberry one because it reminds me of gummy candy, sour gummy candy. So I usually go for it. I'm trying to think. What else do I need for this though? Oh my gosh, I can't. This is. It's crazy how like there's some stuff and people are just like, oh, just sit down and do it, and then you actually sit down and do it, and then here we are almost 2 hours later. I still haven't finished these damn slides. Oh, I wonder if this is the right way to go though. I mean, what else can I do though? I definitely liked it. Unless you had it before, it's impossible to describe. Oh, you know what? Okay, my favorite blackberry soda is actually Blackberry Canada Dry Ginger Ale. They only really sell it around the holidays, but it's so good. I wish they sold it year round. I'm not big on Dr. Pepper. I don't like the taste. I don't know. I just don't vibe with the taste of it. I know it's really popular around here, but I've just never gotten into it. But I wish there was more blackberry soda in general because I really like blackberries. Taste of blackberry is pretty good. Like they're not my favorite, but blackberry is pretty good in general. Kind of wish you saw more of it. If I ever find like blackberry soda, I'm doomed. I know, right? They don't sell it year round, which is the crazy part. I think you can get it on Amazon out of the season, but the only time I really see it in stores is around the holidays and the winter for some reason, when they randomly bust out cranberry and blackberry Canada Dry Ginger Ale, and I'm just like, yes, give it to me. I'm guzzling it up. I'm a bear. I need to get ready for hibernation. Yes, please. We are chugging. It's really good though. I wish I had some now. Blackberry Canada Dry, my beloved. I miss you. I miss it so much. Okay. I think this is gonna be the home stretch. I might be able to finish this up afterwards. But, oh, yeah, you in a British country. She loves blackberry. Yeah. You can hear her clacking. You look it up. It's so good, though. Wait, actually, can you get it on Amazon? Blackberry Canada Dry. It's there. It exists.
Why is it only winter?
I wish it wasn't winter only. Okay. One more push. We can do this. We can do this, guys. Okay. Yeah, we got this. Playlist has been pretty good today. Pretty happy with that. Okay. Ah. Not that, not that. Here we go.
I think this draft might be done.
Hey, Otto. Good to see ya. Oh my god, the first time I saw In Brew, that was confusing. Lemonade, lemonade, Canada. God, yeah. The lemonade ginger ale is not bad either. Where did this go? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. I think this might be done. Okay. I mean, that's not a bad thing though, is it? Wait, is there something bad about RC Cola? I don't think RC Cola is that bad. I don't think it's supposed to be bad. I mean, I used to really enjoy Tab soda when I could find it. Okay. Ah, we did it! Got it done! Yes! Oh, what a relief. I didn't mean to get this done for like a week and a half. I only know of it being the butt of a Family Guy joke. Oh. Interesting. Oh, you did it! You got the kit done! Nice. Very nice, John. Oh, thank God. Okay, I'm gonna have to run this draft by a couple buddies to see if it makes sense. And then comes the scary part of applying and submitting. Can I? It's so, like, calming art is so scary sometimes. Like, apparently there's some people, doesn't really taste bad, but it does taste different from back then. Yeah. Like, there's some people who apparently, when they get art comps, they, can I stop the timer? No, if that is a command, that's not the correct one. Where are my timer commands? There we go. There we go. Apparently there's some people that when they come art, they just like, I want you to draw me something. It's like, draw me this character or something, and then that's it. Like, they don't do any further input on like poses or anything. And I'm like, what? How does that work? Like, I put in for a comp for an artist I really wanted to commission, not for VTuber related stuff, but for like a personal comp. And I was like, because I needed to save up for this artist, because they, you know, they had higher prices, and it's a price I think makes sense because I really enjoy their work. I was like, I'm absolutely gonna make sure I'm at least have an idea. So it's like, this is what I sent to the artist. It's like to try and be like, this is what I would like, please. The thing is that I have some artist friends who have told me that, like, even something like as this, that's like a jank stick figure. Actually, I should leave the timer running. Like, even something like this is really helpful for just having an idea to work off of. Or like, even if you just kind of like have a prompt of like, I would like these characters drinking tea or something like that already is a huge help. Because like a lot of artists, they get paranoid when it's like, they feel like they have to try to read the client's mind, and then they'll send something back and the client's like, this isn't what I was thinking. And it's like, but you didn't tell them what you were thinking. But yeah, Rough Sketch came back even better than what I was hoping for. I can't show it yet because I don't think I'm allowed to according to the artist's TOS. Yeah. So my personal policy when it comes to comming art for both personal and like VTuber stuff, like if it's an actual, like, Scab is a little different because when I originally started using Scab, I would send in like little design ideas, and then eventually after a while, I only started going off of appeals that I received and liked. And usually when people appeal to you, they already kind of have something in mind for how they want to draw your character. So Scab, I got a little lazy, and I just kind of, if I like the appeal idea and their style, I'll go for it. But most comms and art in general, because I am of the viewpoint that art is a luxury, and you are paying someone not just for the time they're going to spend working on your art, but also the time they've spent to get to where they are with their current skill level. So I very much view art as a luxury. So, you know, when it comes to stuff like that, it's like, I want to get my money's worth. So if I don't have like a concept or an idea I can submit to the artist when I comm them, I do not comm them until I have something ready and in mind. Because it's great to see like someone's art and just be like, oh my God, I want something by them. But if I'm going to spend that amount of money, I want to have an idea, because I don't want to spend that money and then be like, oh, I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't that, right? That's just my little take on art, comms and stuff like that. Yeah, I know another thing people get confused on is like the feedback stage. Like, because it's kind of like, where do you draw the line between being really fussy and nitpicky and like actually addressing stuff you really don't like in an art comm? Where do I have the image still of the feedback I sent? 'Cause there was purposely being vague on comms. Oh my God, why would you do that? I don't think it was it 2023? Where did I not save that? Did I not? Oh no. Oh, yeah, here it is. So this was, oh God, it's so big. This was a comm I got a while ago, right? Because the thing about feedback is you can be both positive and negative, right? So like, you know, I was really happy with how this person ended up drawing the face, and I let them know I wanted a, you know, a slightly different hand pose. So I just said, I think this would be better for that, right? And then, you know, sometimes you just see something on a rough sketch you really like, and I wanted them to know that. So I made sure they knew. I may or may not have had fun with this one. But the thing is that like, when you get sent rough sketches and whatnot, that is your chance to say something. And some artists, like, and this is the other thing too, like, you need to read your artist's term of services. Always make sure you know what's in their term of services, because some artists, they will offer you a certain number of free revisions to your rough sketches, or you can only get revisions during the rough sketch phase, right? Some artists will, you know, any revisions will cost a small fee. So it is more of a, you need to be happy with what you're going to get. But most artists, if it's like a small tweak or something like that, you know, yeah, it's absolutely not an issue. I remember the only time I really had a problem was there was one where like, I really was having trouble deciding, and the artist was kind of like, I think this is better, so this is what I'm going to go with. And I was like, you know what, fair enough to this person. I don't want to be going back and forth and waffling on them. But yeah, it really does depend on the artist. I know some artists, they can be a little more sensitive to people nitpicking their works and whatnot, but I feel like in general, you know, it's fine to, like, you need to communicate that stuff. And that's how you can have good interactions with artists and whatnot. Again, it all depends. Some artists, they don't want to communicate too much. Some artists are very communicative and it's fantastic. Yeah. Really, the important thing is read the damn TOS, man. There's like, I don't think it's as bad as it used to be, but I remember hearing about people who would like ask for stuff and like it was very clearly like listed in the artist's TOS, like what the process was and like updates and whatnot. So, I don't know. The only time I had a bad commission experience, which is a shame because I really liked the end result and I felt bad because I think it stressed out the person a lot, but they also didn't send me any updates for over half a year, and I was just kind of like, I just need to know what's going on, man. I like timeline, ETA, are you busy with something, anything. I just need to sign a life, buddy. And they just kind of ignored me, and that was unfortunate because it was just like an artist I did like. That and I did have a bad experience with my first rigger. And then it turns out they had done a lot of unprofessional stuff. Printed RP pink ones and the artist was super sweet. Yeah! Oh, that's cute. But yeah, it's like when you communicate with the artist, in most cases, you are going to end up with a much better final result that I think you are going to be a lot happier with and that the artist can be a lot more confident in. But again, you know, find the line because you don't want to be overbearing, controlling, nitpicky, all that stuff. Where do you draw the line and whatnot? Yeah, that's right. Oh man, now you got me thinking about my old D&D character concepts. There's two character concepts I'm very fond of. One is a lawful evil rune priest who uses blood. I think the interpretation of that character I did before ended up not being lawful evil. Because I checked with the DM how we wanted to play the alignment, but the original idea was like a lawful evil person who used blood to make their runes as a rune priest. And then, so like anytime they're killing someone, they're like, no, we gotta kill them. Like basically trying to make sure all the people they kill are being killed kosher so that they can use the blood for their magic to heal the party. I had a really fun implementation of that character concept though, where she was like, yeah, life sourcing material components, exactly. But she was like a nomad kind of thing. She was a Goliath, and the whole idea is that because she didn't have as many rocky growths on her skin, her tribe treated it. Yeah, exactly. Is the blood halal? Very important for the efficacy of the healing spell. Yeah, well, so the blood rune priest was a Goliath, and I remember we were using a version of Goliaths that had like rocky growths on their skin, and so the idea I ran by the DM was that like she didn't have as many, so her tribe treated that as her being paper. So she would actually like draw, like almost like henna, she would like draw the runes on herself with blood, and that's how she prepped her spells for the day. And then like as she cast the spells, you would actually like see them come off of her. I had a lot of fun with that character concept actually. So like the idea keeps sticking in my mind because it was just so fun to figure out how to make all that work. Then the other, this one is a much more defined character and not just an overall class concept, but I made a berserker for a 13th age campaign. Her name is Peeta, P-E-A-T-A, and she is a person for the ethical and efficient treatment of animal goods and products. The number one thing that will set her off and cause her to rage is people wasting animals after they hunt them. Stuff like shark fin soup would piss her off. Because the whole idea is that she lives up on a mountain and has a survivalist mindset. So when people are wasteful or they're just like consumerist, she gets really mad. And her name is absolutely a pun on PETA. She's also eminently not aware of street smarts. Yeah. My friend who DMs like 13th Age, because I like how they do the skill checks in 13th Age. Which is the whole idea of like, oh, I have a soldier skill set, and if you can explain how a soldier skill set would apply to a persuasion check, then you can use that for the skill check. I do like that system. So it's like, if you're trying to convince a guard, for example, oh, I can call upon my soldier experience to be more convincing, and then you can get that skill bonus you can use that higher skill bonus for the skill check if you have like other skills that aren't relevant. And I think that's a really fun system for it. So it's like, oh, my character, PETA has lived on a mountain. She has survival skills. Well, depending on the situation, I can now leverage that to get that bonus for a couple things, like tracking an animal, got it. Knowing how to dress an animal, got it. That I play that you'd like. Warforged Barbarian has no memory of his life as a war machine. Free raised on a farm. He uses sign language. I love that. Oh, that's fantastic. I love that he uses sign language. That's so good. That's really good. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it is kind of Iron Giant, huh? That's neat. Change color like a mood ring. Oh my god. That's so cute. Oh my goodness. A leather monobrow that the daughter did he have a little straw hat? Please tell me he had a little straw hat. I need him to have a little straw hat, John. John, please. Did he have a little straw hat? I think you should let him have a little straw hat. I'm just saying. American Gothic with Warforged. He didn't have a name, but after oh, Bear! No, that's so cute. No. Alphonse. I know exactly the one you're talking about. Oh my god, the Alphonse expressions were so good in FMA. Oh my goodness. Oh wait, oh god. Waking up at 5:40 in the morning sucks. Okay. The sad thing is I do need to start getting used to waking up that early again. Because once my office access gets squared away, I am going back to office stuff a few times a week, which will suck to have to do. But yeah, so I think I mentioned that the schedule was potentially going to be changing. That is Alphonse, Iron Giant, and Chewbacca. That is a pretty solid mix of inspos, to be honest. I think I mentioned the schedule is going to be changing up. That is no longer the case. I am going to have to take some time to readjust to office stuff because I will be working 9-hour days. Really the biggest impact is that there's going to be more of an emphasis on ending between 10 and 11 versus 11 to midnight, just to, you know, manage that. Basically, that's going to be the biggest change, I think, really, is that I am going to have to be a little more strict about when I wrap up for the night. But other than that, I think 2 to 3 streams will still be continuing. Yeah, it's more like slithering back into the corpo life. Because there were some shenanigans at my job, and then the shenanigans finally got cleared up. So they're moving to get me back on site for the hybrid stuff. Yeah, they're trying to get that squared away pretty quickly. So, yeah. I mean, getting paid is good. I'm still bummed that, like, I had an opportunity to go into a dream field, but then everything got sorted and I had to give it up. And that, like, I went through the stages of grief. It kind of sucked. But yeah. I mean, the perk to the 9-hour days, though, is I do get every other Friday off, which is nice. Very handy for scheduling doctor appointments and whatnot. So, you know, it's called a compressed work schedule or an alternating work schedule. And the idea is that for 4 days a week, you work 9 hours, and then one Friday you work 8 hours, and the other Friday you don't work. It's actually pretty, like, once you get used to it, like, it sounds awful at first that you're working 9-hour days, but once you get used to it, having a 3-day weekend every other week is actually, like, it's pretty nice, to be honest. Yeah. ROS, so good for me. Yeah. Yeah, John, way to go! You finished! Yeah, I'll still be here. It's just, like, the big change is gonna be, yeah, just, I'm just gonna have to be more mindful about the time. That's all. But yeah, let's see. So, let's think. May, hello! Good to see you. So let me see. Oh, you did your first check-in! Yay! Otto, there you go, Otto. Let's see. What else is there? Right, so Friday's gonna be another Plamo stream. We're gonna be doing the RG new Gundam. Unless another kit arrives, I need to double check on the tracking, because it's the Fire Lord kit that I showed off in the Discord. That I went ahead and got it sorted, but I need to double check on what's going on, because I know that store ships kind of slow, but I need to double check if they ever sent a tracking number. And then, yeah, RG new Gundam. Yeah, exactly. I heard a lot of good things about that kit, and then with the PGU coming out, it was just kind of like, actually, I should just build the RG, because it's such a, like, new Gundam just has a really cool design in general, and also I like funnels. I was in the mood for funnels. I love funnels so much. Good stuff. But yeah, so yeah, Friday will be Gunpla. No matter which kit we end up building, it'll just be a question of whether it's Plamo or Gunpla. And then what else is there? I need to update the conspiracy board still. We are going to add a calorie mate. Stickers on the funnel were fun. I am going to add I've decided what I'm gonna do for the MGS3 conspiracy board. I know, like, I'm worried that trying to get the PGU new Gundam is going to be a nightmare, because I imagine it's going to be a huge target for scalpers and resellers, which really upsets me that might be a thing. It's also, yeah, it's going to be huge. The PGU box for the RX-78-2 was massive. So I can only imagine how big the new Gundam was going to be. Because, like, the PGU box, if I stood it on my side, on the side, like, so, like, the long end was, like, standing up, it was almost up to, like, it was almost as long as my legs. I want to say it was, like, almost up to, because I'm not that tall. I'm average height, and it was easily past my knees. Almost up to my waist. Well, was it that high up to my waist? It was definitely past my knees. Point is, big box. Yeah, but yeah, goal is for the MGS3 board, we're gonna do tier lists for both calorie mate flavors and the Cobra unit. Spoilers, the pain is at number 1 so far. I don't know if he's gonna get topped. There was a better way to say that sentence. There was a better way of saying that. I guess the pain is a top now. Somewhere there is an obscure, like, fanfic writer who is now upset because they think the pain is at bottom. Some people complain we don't need another popular mobile suit in a perfect grade. We're can even get a PG of a mobile suit there. The thing is like, would it be cool to see a PG or a PGU of a different suit, mobile suit? Absolutely. But for the investment that's probably required to make and produce a PGU kit, they are probably going to play it safe with a kit that they know will be popular and sell. You know, it's kind of like how there's like a bajillion unicorn and Barbados kits, right? Like, does it suck to see them over and over again? Yes. Are they also popular and like sure bets on making a profit? Also yes. PGU God Gundam would be sexy as hell. PG, not you, just base PG or MG, or maybe even MGX Ariel, I would also be very interested in. Like, I would love to see Witch from Mercury get some MG and higher kits. I'm actually surprised there isn't a PG Barbados yet. That actually is kind of surprising. Because they were really printing Barbados kits like crazy for a while, I feel like. But yeah, I'd love to see HG Bull. There's no way they're not doing it. I mean, they've made everyone but Bull at this point for the Shuffle Alliance. They have to. If they don't, it'll be an insult. You can't just not make Bull at this point. Come on, Bandai. But yeah, I would definitely love to see like an MG or a PG Ariel for Witch from Mercury. I think Ariel would be a good candidate for an MGX. But I also just really like that suit. MG Atlas, ooh. Yeah, I do want to build MGs for all the Endless Waltz suits someday. I have 2 of them. I need to work on collecting more, and then I might throw an Epion someday. But it's Russian. It's space Russian, though. It's a space Russian. Thank you very much. I really enjoyed Witch from Mercury. I am behind on checking out G-Quacks. I know people have been responding well to G-Quacks, but I need to get caught up on it at some point. But yeah, I really enjoyed Witch from Mercury. I enjoyed the characters, the suits. Tequila Gundam? Oh man, I remember like when I heard people were like, "Oh, they censored G Gundam in English," and then you like actually see what they changed, and you're kind of like, I get why. I get why they did this. Shrimp check, thank you. Ooh, ooh, that was needed. Thank you very much.
And shrimp, please. Ooh, it's not good to shrimp. Don't shrimp because then you'll have to quill yourself when you sit up.
Kill Abuse is making you want to do the full squad. Yeah, someday. Someday. Wait, is this on? There we go. Oh, that's not working. No, yes it is. That's weird. Oh, because it's not playing, that's why. Spiegel, dude, if they did Spiegel, that'd be crazy. But yes, okay. That said, I am tired. I do need to sleep. Tequila Gun is your generation's Jackie Wells. I delayed the ad the most I could, so now it's gonna start soon. All right, let me see. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, maybe it was good to see you. Gundam mentioned. Yeah, we're building the RG new Gundam this Friday, Jay. If you want to come check that out on Friday. Yeah, I'm glad you guys are enjoying the productivity time, because I'm thinking I might definitely be doing more of this style of content in the future. Not just streams, but other stuff too. But yeah, I'll see you guys Friday. Let's see. I wish I had the ability to... Listen, it's the ADHD. I just word vomit my internal monologue. I gotta get you guys out of here. Screw the ads. Okay, where am I sending you guys? Oh, Peanuts! Peanuts is streaming. What are they streaming? What are you streaming, Peanuts? Wait, does the Hispanic community actually adore tequila? That's amazing. Okay, if they do, I love that for them. Like, unironically, I love that for them. Oh, Peanuts is doing Master Duel. Yeah, that should work. We're gonna head over to Peanuts. All right, so I am typing the wrong things in the chat. Thank you again, everyone, for stopping by. I'll see you Friday. And have a good one. Oh, wait, I'm on the wrong screen still. Oh, I didn't go to the ending screen. Oh, no.